My dad passed away about a month ago, and it's like the busiest I've ever been. I don't feel the time. I'm just like settling affairs, and I try to nab, a half hour to write every once in a while, but it's crazy. It's like when I need to write the most, and it's the hardest to find the time right now. I'm gonna share a couple things I've come up with that are really rough. Reading his books will be how I talk to him now. Hating myself less by being a better friend and not avoiding family will be telling him, I love you. The first time I remembering to say it and forcing myself to, he had told me he might die in the surgery that killed him a week later. He told me the day before, and I'm at this cafe I like, a different branch of the place I wrote at the last time I was in love. And I just did it in a text like someone scared to drown who wears floaties in their first wading pool. I'm going to tell you I love you all the time now. I'm the luckiest dad ever. Can I bring you some delicious food? How about my last burger? I wanted to say it won't be your last burger, except he was getting a tracheostomy and wouldn't have been eating solid foods or talking if he was alive now. I burst into his bedroom, and it was a little after when the Warriors were starting. Let's watch the game. I love you. Here's food. He didn't move. I had just been too quiet, or I was too late. You want your burger? I asked. An hour ago, he groaned into his pillow. That was the funny part, just so you know. Okay. He sat up and ate half in the second half, and we laughed about nothing and winning. Thanks. Yep, closing it out with a little bit of sadness for you guys. He told me right before he told me in that conversation that I was alluding to that he didn't want a funeral, he wanted a party. So this is called grief strategy. I want to write a lot of poems because I'm trying to figure out how to get through all this time right now. I actually read this at the party that I threw. Last night, the night before his life celebration, I imagined him smiling as I danced to my friend's old-timey band. I asked them to play today and they never got back to me. I imagined his celebration suddenly started when my friend, the drummer, moved to the piano, acquiescing to our one more song, one more chant. Before the encore started, I started dancing like I thought he'd want, leading with his punch-drunk smile. Ready for joy to knock me back, I started freaking with the wall behind me and it rolled away, art murmur installation. I opened my eyes and a beautiful woman was filming me getting free. I closed my eyes and imagined dancing like I was. I closed my eyes and he closed his eyes and imagined dancing like I was. So I threw my arms and shook everything I wanted to say when he'd asked, what's new? And I said nothing. 20 years of swallowed I love you dads, soaked into the clothes I'm wearing to host his life celebration this afternoon. And that's the plan tomorrow too. Thanks.